Where, how, and what? The three questions every Summit County owner gets to answer before they list their property for sale. Where do our buyers come from? How do they conduct their search before they get here? And what do they want to see more than anything? Well, that's exactly what we're going to cover in this video. Hey, it's Pete Deininger with the Breck Life Group, and in this video, I want to share with you how to market your Summit County home or condo for sale when it's time for you to sell. We'll take a look at some of the national data to see how that affects us here in Summit County, and we'll zoom in to see exactly where our buyers come from. Let's get started. Each year, the National Association of Realtors conducts a survey of all the home buyers and home sellers from the prior year. So in our 2023 survey of home buyers and home sellers, it was determined that 99% of buyers said that they began their search online before actually touring any properties. And here in a resort vacation rental market like Summit County, I dare say it's 100% of buyers are looking for their property before they get here. Also, 81% of buyers said that they use their mobile device to conduct the search in advance of going to see properties. So now more than ever, it's important to live by that rule that we never get a second chance to make a great first impression. Buyers are searching online in advance of their visit to Summit County, which means that they're ruling properties that they want to see in or out before they're actually here, boots on the ground. Now, years ago, before the internet was so widely used as part of a home search, it used to be that we would meet with buyers when they arrived and we would discuss their criteria. We would talk about budget, we would talk about bedrooms and bathrooms and locations and views, and then I would provide to them the list of properties that match. But that has completely changed. Now, buyers arrive in town, they tell us their budget, the beds and baths, but they say, these are the 5 properties that match, and these are the ones that we want to go see. So it is so vitally important that we begin with proper collateral when marketing your property. And what are buyers looking for when they're looking for properties online? Well, in that same survey of home buyers, they asked buyers, what did you like during the process and what would you like to see more of? The number one response that buyers want is better quality and more photographs of the residence. So they want high definition, high resolution photography that really captures the essence of the home. The second thing they want is better and higher quality video. They really want to imagine themselves in the home before they walk into a property. This is why we love to do something very unique when listing and marketing our properties. We'll sit down with you and we're going to ask you a series of questions all around what are your favorite features of your property, or what were some of your favorite memories while you lived in or used your residence, or what are some of the things you're going to miss most about not having this property? And we take the answers to that and we conduct what we call our top 5 features video of your home. It's a way for us to really tell the story of your property. We help buyers imagine themselves in your home before they're here on the ground to tour the property. They're going to get a sense of how they're going to live in the property, what they'll do, how they'll access the slopes, how convenient it is to town and dining. Everything. We really love to paint the picture for them before they're here, so they want to see your property. Remember, they're going to be ruling properties in and out before they get here to tour properties. Okay, so you're ready to sell your property. We've created amazing professional photography of your home. We've done a top 5 features property tour of your home. We've got a Matterport 3D walking tour and 2-dimensional floor plans, so every single buyer really understands the nature and essence of your home. There are so many other avenues to market a property rather than just entering it in the MLS and hoping that a buyer sees it. We have a long, rich history of search engine optimization for our website. So what we do when crafting the compelling story of your property is we will weave proper and appropriate keywords into the listing description so that when a buyer is searching online, some of the terms that they will use to find a property just like yours are richly woven into our description of your property. I mentioned at the top, it's important to understand where our buyers are coming from, and that's because we want to be strategic about running ads in those areas to capture their attention before they come to Summit County for their property tour. So we know by working with local title companies that about 50% of buyers every year in Summit County come from the Front Range. So everything from Boulder and Fort Collins to the north, down through Denver and Colorado Springs to the south. So we are very intentional about serving ads, video ads of your property along the Front Range. We also want to know where buyers, if that's 50% of our buyers, where do the rest come from? Well, we see a large influx of buyers from Dallas, Houston, and Austin in Texas. Obviously, Oklahoma City and Norman, Chicago, St. Louis, and throughout Kansas. Also very popular areas for buyers to purchase here in Summit County. Because the average and median home prices are so much higher in Summit County than many other areas around the country, we know that it is often affluent individuals who are coming to buy their second home or vacation home here in Summit. So let's get your property out in front of where luxury buyers are spending their time. Let's take a look at some of the major portals, and it's so important to deliver your property in front of them where they're already getting their news. Places like the Wall Street Journal, Barron's, Robb Report, Mansion Global, and so many others. We've got strategic partnerships to get your property listed in front of where these luxury buyers are spending their time. Real estate remains a contact sport, so I've got a couple of other strategies that we're going to save for when we meet in person to discuss the sale of your Summit County property. At the end of the day, what's most important, the goal is to get as many eyes on your property as possible so we can find for you that buyer in the shortest amount of time to return to you the most amount of money. Well, if you've still got questions or you've heard enough to know that you'd like to learn all the details, give us a call, send a text message. We can jump on a Zoom call, walk you through our strategic marketing plan to get your property sold. I look forward to seeing you in the next video.